connect. If we click on the broker configuration, we can configure our broker here. We can change this broker URL depending on which broker we are using. We can secure it using a username and password. Now, this is client cert pem start. This is client key pem start, and this is server cert pem start. So, what exactly are these? These are used to secure MQTT connection between the client and the broker using TLS or SSL, which means Transport Layer Security or Secure Sockets Layer. They ensure that the communication is encrypted, authenticated, and secure. So one of the disadvantages of using MQTT was it not being secured. So to secure it and for further further encryption between and encrypted communication between client and broker, we use these certificates and keys. This is the client certificate in PEM format. It is used to identify the client to the broker. All right. The client key PEM start, it is used in TLS handshake to prove that the client's ownership of the corresponding public key, which is the part of the client certificate. The private key is always secret and is never shared. And the third server cert PEM start is this brokers or the server's certificate in PEM format. It is used by the client to verify the identity of the server. So basically, it's like a TLS handshake process. When the client initiates a connection, a TLS handshake takes place to establish a secure encrypted network or a connection. The client shows his certificate, it proves his ownership using the private key. The broker compares the private key and makes sure it's correct. And for the client to know if the broker is legit, it uses the server certificate. So hence, like in all, concluding, it is used for better encryption, communication. It is used in, suppose, for sending mails. TLS and SSL protocols are used to send mails via between the client and the broker. Suppose we have a home automation system. If we have left the AC on in our homes, then if the temperature falls below a threshold level, it can send a mail to our phone, to our email ID. It can be done through TLS and SSL using this method. So these values can be changed regarding our encrypt, depending on our encryption. All right. So the other two nodes that we have regarding MQTT is MQTT publish and MQTT subscribe. So MQTT publish is the one that is the publisher that sends the data. Suppose we have a sensor sending the data of temperature and humidity, then we can set the topic name to temperature, and in the message we can give any data such as temp data, which might be coming from the sensor, and then output will be the success flag. All right. And yeah, so in advance, you will see the QoS levels. So basically, there are three QoS levels: QoS 1, QoS 0, and QoS 2. So QoS 0 is at most once. The message is delivered once with no confirmation. QoS 1 is at least once. The message is delivered at least once with confirmation. And QoS2 is exactly once. The message is delivered exactly once with a handshake process for confirmation. So that can be changed here. And similarly, if you want to, if our website wants to, or any our clients wants to subscribe to a topic, such as, so we can change the topic name as the one that was of the publisher, or that was written by the publisher, and it will give the message, which is temp underscore data. And this can be connected to a display to display it on the serial monitor.
As a quick demo of MQTT functionality in Smowcode, we have created this flow. We connect to a Wi-Fi network and then connect to a MQTT broker. In our case, it's test.mosquito.org, and then subscribe and publish to the topic where we can send and receive messages. This project template will be accessible via a special link that is provided in the description. We can connect to a serial monitor, and then you can see that we are getting the outputs. If you get an error message, pressing the reset button on the microcontroller should do the trick. So as you can see, once it gets connected to a Wi-Fi network, it starts sending and receiving the messages that on a topic that it is subscribed to. In case you want to verify it on a web platform, you can visit this particular site and set up the connection as given. All the links related to this will be provided in the description. So once you have put the broker ID, the IP address, and the path relevant for the connection, you can hit on connect. And then you have to create a new subscription to the particular topic. In our case, the topic name is topic. As soon as you do that, your published items will start showing up on your screen. And that's all for the demo. Thank you very much.